Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you may be across Middle Earth. I am your host, Patrick, along with my co-host, Matt.
How's it going, everyone?
And in today's episode for Lord of the Rings LCG, we're going to be playing the first adventure pack in the Mirkwood Cycle. The hunt begins. The hunt for Gollum. I'm going to be keeping my hand, and you, Matt?
Yeah, I'm going to keep my hand. I like it.
Okay, so we've already drawn our cards, and we've put one card per player up in the staging area. Misty Mountain Goblin, and then a Hunters from Mordor. They can get quite vicious. There's clues out in play. Pretty fortunate we got one before any clues are revealed.
Alright, you want to tell them a little bit about your deck?
Yeah, my deck, I'm actually running the exact same deck I ran last week for the Escape from Godor. I kind of like the deck, so I thought I'd give it another shot.
I'm running the same deck you guys have seen me playing with the leadership with Aragorn and the spirit from Eowyn and Eleanor.
And we are ready for turn one.
Alright, I'm not going to be playing anything.
Yeah, I think I'm not going to be playing as well. I'm going to save my resources for turn two. I can have us each draw a card if you want to draw a card.
Actually, I would like to do that before we start committing to the...
Okay, each of us draw a card.
Okay, I do kind of like this. I will play something.
I'll add a Blade of Gondolin to Legolas, and then I am ready for questing. We have 4 up there, and I will add my mighty one as usual.
And I'm going to be adding 10. I would actually like to get through this particular stage of the quest. Alright, are you ready?
I am ready.
Alright, we got a land. And another land, or location, I suppose they're called. Alright, so there's 2, 4, 6, 10... No, I can't do maths. 9 up in the staging area. So that'll give us 2 progress. Did you have any interest in discarding cards to get more progress, or are you fine how we are?
No, I'm fine for now.
Okay, so we'll get 2 progress. And now we can go ahead and travel if we choose. So let's see, we have the East Bank. While the East Bank is the active location.
We're going to have to look at the top 3 cards if you want to discard 2.
Oh, right, the forced effect. Okay.
And there's no way for us just to have 1 player left. You just want to throw 3 cards up there. Well, I think you've got a pretty easy choice there. I'll take the Evil Storm since I'm over 35.
Yep. Sounds. And we discard the other 2 cards, which is very... Alright, an Evil Storm will go. Alright, let's take a look at our travel options. The East Banks. While the East Banks is the active location, ally cards cost 1 additional matching resource to play from hand. Okay. And the Eves of Mirkwood. While the Eves of Mirkwood is the active location, encounter card effects cannot be cancelled. I'm fine with the Eves of Mirkwood, if you are.
Yeah, I'm fine either way. I would like to get the East Banks out of the way because I do have 3 cost allies.
Yeah, let's go ahead and do, actually, let's do the East Banks because they're 3 threat, and right now I just don't have enough willpower going in to deal with that 3 threat.
Okay. And then we'll lose the escort from Aderos.
Yep, sounds good.
And I'll pull down the Misty Mountain Goblin. It's like one-shot him. Prince Emerhill Frost. And I just realized too, I should have committed Prince to the quest knowing we're going to lose the Aderos. That was a mistake on my part.
That's okay. We'll live, we'll learn.
Alright, and the Shadow card does nothing. 2 damages, 2 defense, does none. Legolas will swing and trigger the Bladed Gauntlet, thus killing Misty Mountain Goblin and adding 3 progress.
3 progress or 2 progress?
3, because the Bladed Gauntlet adds an additional 1.
That's a bit ridiculous.
Yeah.
Is that a new card?
The blade? No.
Okay. Alright, well that was excellent. We got rid of that immediately.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm not going to be playing anything, but I will have 6 progress committed.
Alright, and then on this one I will commit Prince and Damon for 3.
Ready to go?
I am.
Alright, each player raises threat by 1 for each character he controls that is not committed to the quest. Alright, so I'll go up by...
I'll go up by 2.
When revealed, deal a damage to each character controlled by each player with a threat of 35 or higher. Whiffs again.
Very nice to see those.
So we got pretty lucky on that
one. We did.
Alright, we got a lot more. We got 9 in this time opposed to the 4 that's up there right now. So we get 5 progress. So we just need to discard a card. Any cards you are particularly fond of discarding?
I can discard if we need, and are you wanting to keep your cards?
No, I can discard. I don't think this is going to be a real issue, I don't think. Actually going to discard this threat reduction here, because it's quite expensive.
Okay.
So, discard that to Eowyn's ability, and go ahead and move us on to the next. Now, does the forced effect still happen, even though we have completed the quest?
I kind of think maybe the force effect happens first. If we quest successfully, then the force, then moving on to the next stage. I don't know. It seems like the force effect happening first would make the game harder. That's probably the right way to do it. Kind of now that I'm talking through it, maybe we should just do that anyways, and if we're wrong, it's better than being wrong and not playing the card.
Yeah, that's true.
Alright, so we have enough quest points to travel to the next phase. Trying to find the rule, we were not able to locate a quick answer on that, so we're going to go ahead and trigger the forced effect before we move on to the next stage, just to play it safe. It seems a general rule when you're not sure in this game to do whatever's harder. So we'll go ahead and do that. And then if we're wrong, we just deal with an extra card as opposed to not dealing with a card that we should have.
Yep, I'm looking right now at the top 3 cards to choose one.
We have the River Minglor, Gladden Fields, and then the Treachery of Erased. Seems like the river is the least threatening of them. What do you think?
Yes, but that takes a very long time to get through. We still don't have stuff. I almost want to say we go ahead and raise our threat right here by 2 again and just be done with it.
Okay, if we raise our threat, the hunter will come down. Do you want to take the hunter, or then I can range it?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, let's do that then.
In fact, I think it would be better if you take the hunter, but I block with Aragorn for you. That way, if for some reason the hunter doesn't die this round, Prince Emerhill can attack it.
Yeah, but if you take the hunter, right? Because we haven't used Eleanor, and then have Eleanor block, and then have Aragorn,
Oh,
Archer, and Legolas attack, then that's enough to kill it.
that's true. Yep, I forgot that I had her open. Alright, so we're gonna raise our threat by 2 then, correct?
Right.
And we'll go ahead and travel to the east of Mirkwood.
Okay.
And I'll bring down the hunter. Eleanor. Shadow effect, deal 1 damage to each hero with a clue card attached. We have no heroes with clue cards. Haha, and that's another hunter guy.
Yeah.
And I will declare an attack with Aragorn.
Okay, so we're at 3, 6, 7, 8. And that will be enough to kill the hunter.
And we'll go ahead and put 2 progress on the ease of Mirkwood.
We will still get 3.
On...
We can add 3 to it. Even though I don't get the +1 damage, I always get the +1 target.
Alright, and we will go ahead and add 1 to the new. Quite a successful round.
Now for round 3, I have a Steward of Gondor I can play. Are you needing resources, or are you okay with me taking it?
I don't have my Steward of Gondor right now. I do need resources, but you can go ahead and take it. That's fine.
If you need resources, you can have it. I only have 1 ally that I need it for, and after that, I'd be fine. I kind of think it ended up wasting resources.
Well, Oh, you can play it on my character, right?
Yeah.
That would be excellent if you could play it on my character.
I'll go ahead and give it to you. And then I'll play a Gondorian Spearman as well.
I will play our best friends, Mr. Northern Tracker.
He shows his face again. It's very nice that he shows when we play on our series, but we never see him when we play ourselves.
Yeah.
Alright, catch a herbivore. I am done with my playing phase. And then exhaust the Prince Emerhill and Phelan to add 3 willpower to our questing.
So this is the beginning of the questing phase, correct?
Right.
Before we even commit our characters?
Yep.
Okay, so you get to look at the top 2 cards and put one of the cards in the staging area and discard the other before we decide who we're gonna.
Yeah, that is true. I'm probably going to commit the same way, so I'll just leave and adjust if I need to.
Alright, so that has Surge, so we reveal a 3rd card, correct?
No, oh, you know what? This is where it could matter, because then it would go up there.
Oh, if you choose it, if you choose that card, you're currently looking, and then you reveal one and discard the other. So if you choose the Eastern Crows as the card you revealed, then we do Surge. Right. Whereas if you choose Gladden Fields, we don't Surge.
I think we have locations in pretty good control right now with the tracker out. I think we should take the fields.
I agree.
Okay, let's do that. And that's 1 less crow in the deck.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so now I'll commit Prince Emerhill and Phelan to the quest. And you're committing Aragorn, Eowyn, and the Northern Tracker. Just we put 1 quest point on the Gladden Fields.
Alright, and we're ready for encounter card. Banks of Anduin. and the Eves of Mirkwood. Alright, look at all these locations.
As if the encounter deck knew that we had a northern tracker out right now. It's going to start throwing locations at us.
Yep. We have a total of 6 up in the staging area. We have a total of 10 committed. So that's going to give us 4 progress on the... Alright, where would you like to travel to?
I don't see any reason to travel to any of these. The Gladen Fields and the Eves of Mirkwood both have negative effects while they're active. The Banks of Anduin is going to go to the top of the counter deck no matter what. Maybe we should just leave them there.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Alright. We could travel to the Banks if you want, but we're only removing one threat. I don't really see the purpose.
Nah, this should be fine. Oh, why did I have to get that card? No, it's fine. I'm good.
Looks like we bugged out. You readied and I did not.
Okay, so you'll have to ready and add a resource to your character.
Right, and draw a card as well.
Man, this Gollum, he's a shifty little character. We don't have a clue as to where to find him yet.
I know, we've been looking and looking. We even have a ranger with us. Get to tracking, man. I'm not going to play anything for my planning phase. Are you going to be playing for your planning phase?
I am. Ta-da! Northern Trackers.
2 of them. Very nice.
Alright, ready to go to the beginning of the quest phase?
I am.
And I'll choose this time between the Crows and another East Bank. I think we'll choose East.
Sounds good to me. Surprised we're 5 turns in now. We have not seen a clue yet. And I will add my 3 willpower with Thalen and Prince Underhill again. So we have Aragorn, Eowyn, and 2 northern trackers.
Yep. Gladden Fields will go to the victory to 2 progress on the Banks of Anduin. Eves of Mirkwood goes away, and 2 progress on the East Bank. And are you ready for the encounter card?
I am. Yeah.
Another location. Wow, this is a location heavy. Misty Mountain Goblins. After they attack, remove 1 progress token from the current quest. Okay, well they're going to take a damage. Alright, there's 9 in the staging area, and we have 11 committed, so that gives us 2 more progress. And we'll go ahead and I think we still just leave these locations up there. I can't see a good reason to move them down.
Yeah, not with 2 northern trackers. Just skip them. Though. Do you want to have Eleanor block that goblin again? And then I'll attack it.
Yeah, that'll. Deal 1 damage to each hero with a clue card attached. Alright.
That's our 3rd hunter. And Legolas will kill it and add 3 progress.
Alright, we progress to the next quest. We are on the trail. Any player who does not control a hero with at least 1 clue objective attached cannot commit characters to this quest. If there are ever no heroes with clue objectives attached in play, reset the quest deck to stage 2B. If the players defeat this stage, the players have once again found a true sign of Gollum's passing and won the game. So we just went through all that, put 10 progress on the quest for stage 2, and didn't have any clues yet, so we're going back, guys.
Right, we have to remove all that progress and do it again.
Alright, ready for next?
You can have everyone draw a card. And then I'll use the Snowborn Scout to put 1 progress on the East Banks.
You sure you don't want to do it on the west bank? Because the east banks are just going to go away.
Oh, you know what?
With the two northern trackers. Alright, you ready to go to the questing phase?
I am.
Alright, so you'll choose between these two. Which do you put up?
Yeah, it's time to put a clue up. We get it one turn after we need it.
Alright, and since that is revealed, it is guarded, so we do reveal another encounter card.
Right.
This encounter card will go on top. When revealed, each location in the staging area gets +1 until the end of the phase. Then each player with a threat of 35 or higher chooses and discards one card from his hand. Interesting. Okay. So we both discard a card. I'm fine with that.
Yeah, so I'm going to discard my archer.
I'm going to discard my West Road Traveler. Probably should keep her, but oh well. We'll get up. And we're going to commit to the quest now.
You'll have to remember that each location has +1 threat. And all that spot. And it was time to Thalen and Immerhill.
Alright, and all of these go away. Alright, Banks of Anduin will go to the top of the encounter. Alright, you ready to reveal?
I am.
Alright, Banks of Anduin again. Oh yes, should have known that. I just put it on top of the encounter deck.
What a shocker.
Alright, and another treacherous fog. Man, this Banks of Anduin is treacherous. It has +2 to its threat. And we'll have to discard a card from our hand. I don't know that I like that particular situation.
I'm fine with discarding a card.
Yeah, I guess I'm okay with that as well. I'll get rid of a hasty.
And I'll go ahead and discard another Street of Gondor.
Alright, after the player's quest successfully, the players may claim signs of Gollum if it has no attached encounters. So we must first quest successfully, which we have 13 progress. So unfortunately, we are going to move on to the trail immediately and then go back to New Terror Abroad and then be able to take the signs of Gollum.
Yeah, we almost should have quested with less, huh?
Yeah, just so that we could capture that, but I don't think either of us read what the requirements were for capturing the signs of Gollum.
It's fine though. We'll quest the same. We could put it on Halo.
Alright. And I'll go ahead and use this to add 2 resources to it. And ready for next round?
I am.
Ha! Guess what I just drew?
Another Stewart. Very nice.
Yep. Death is unique and I can't stack.
I know. That is too bad. Alright, and then I'm going to commit 5 as well again.
And I will commit my usual 8, putting 2 progress on bank.
Let's see what we get. There's one up there right now. I think we'll be able to progress this turn. I can play Gandalf. Do you want us to play Gandalf as well?
I think we're okay. Alright, from these 2, it's either Doom 1 and Surge. When revealed, remove all progress tokens from all Riverland locations. Well, this is happening before we actually put those 2 on the Riverland location, so that's not that bad. But then it has Surge. or the West Bank. We'll just put the West Bank.
Yeah, sounds good to me. I think I will play a little wizard friend. Now we got 3 more up there.
Alright, and commit him for 4.
Yeah, and then for his effect, I'll reduce my threat by 5.
Alright, deal 1 damage to each character controlled by each player with a threat of 35. Huh, interesting. If I do that, then we lose a clue, so I'm going to test it.
Yeah.
And I don't have an action window yet, correct?
Right, correct.
Not till the next card is revealed?
After you're done revealing more cards, yeah.
Doom 1 Surge. Remove all progress from all Riverlands. Oh, sad day.
Do you want to Eleanor that, or just let it happen?
I want to let it happen. Okay. Oh, that's a Surge, though, right? Surge. So we're getting another card regardless?
Yeah. The next card is coming no matter what, so you might as well not suffer their effects.
No, I want that. I want to save Eleanor in case the next one is another damage to my heroes.
Okay.
Alright, Misty Mountain. Alright, so that's... Alright, so there is 2, 5, 6 up in the staging area, and we have how much committed?
We have 11 committed.
17 committed?
Yeah.
17 total committed, right?
Yeah,
so
yeah, I meant how much left.
Make 11 progress. Okay, and we can't forget our damage to these Misty Mountain Goblins. Alright, here we go. Any player who does not control a hero with at least 1 clue objective attached cannot commit characters to this quest. If there are ever no heroes with clues, then we go backwards. Alright, so you cannot commit heroes to the quest going forward until you gain a clue.
Right, I'm completely out of the question.
Alright, and I suppose pull down that.
Well, if Eleanor, do you want Eleanor to take him again? I guess then I won't move any allies.
Yeah, that's fine.
Do that, deal a Shadow. Shadow has no effect, and then Legolas will kill him.
And we'll gain 3 progress. And before the end of the round, I will go ahead and spend 1 to play Dwarven Tomb to return a spirit card from my discard pile to getting back that test.
Very nice. Alright, ready for next round.
Can you remove those cards? You have control of them.
Oh, yeah, forgot. Then I will not be able to quest, but I can pitch for a We only need 5 progress to be successful. Is our favorite little white wizard coming in? There he is.
Oh, yes, he is. And I will go ahead and draw 3 cards. All 3 of them. Never has this happened that I've gotten all 3 Northern Trackers out.
Oh, yeah, you won't be able to play the Northern Tracker this turn, though, or the Westward Traveler.
Alright, dang it. Well, I already looked at the cards, so I'll draw the 3 cards. That's fine.
Yeah.
You know what? I think this is the final phase.
Sneak attack and then Northern Tracker. I like it.
Yep. Just for the fun of it.
Just because we can. No sense of letting those sneak attacks go to waste. And this will clear both of them and the banks will come right back. So we already know our first card.
Alright, are you ready for encounter card?
I am. Let's see them.
Banks of Anduin. Wow. Oh my goodness. We've gotten this card so many times.
Seems like
What a
every time
shocker.
we discard it, we get it next. How does that happen?
Old Wives' Tales. Gossip. When revealed, discard one resource from each hero's pool if able. Exhaust any hero that cannot discard a resource from its pool.
If we only had
I'm
a
going to test a
well. Yeah. How much do you get?
Alright.
2, 6, 7, 8, 12, 13. So that is major overkill.
Yes, we definitely obliterate this quest.
Alright,
Go
any
ahead and
final
discard a
thoughts
Steward of...
before we wrap this up?
Only that this seemed much easier than the last quest was. Getting those northern trackers out really helped a whole ton.
It did, and then also having those hunters out and only having one clue, those can get nasty if you get 2 or 3 clues out that you keep getting the hunters. We were pretty fortunate we only had one hunter in the game, and the other 2 we saw were shadow cards. But we were fortunate for the most part to miss that hurdle in this quest.
Yep, sounds good. Until the next quest.
Yeah, thank you everyone for watching, and you'll find ways to reach us down below in the comments. Have a good evening, and we will see you next week.